Hello, it's Jackie here from St Leonard's Reiki, wanting to talk to you today about addiction. Addiction, it's quite a big, heavy subject, but we can all relate to addiction in some form, whether it's to a biscuit or something serious, like drugs or alcohol. But addiction is just us having trauma held within our body, feelings of shame or guilt, unworthiness, I'm not good enough. Some deep rooted feeling is held within the body because of events that have happened in the past, because of feelings that have just grown and grown and grown within the body and are there, but we don't want to see them. We don't want to feel them. And so we push them down. We push them down and we replace the feelings that we don't want to feel with something better. And I just really wanted to come on today and say that there's nothing ever to feel guilty about, nothing ever to feel ashamed about, because we're just human and we're just dealing with our emotions, and everything is energy. So if you're feeling something has spiraled out of control, or there's something within you that is just won't go away, you can't cope with, it's just gnawing away at you, it's ruining your life, it's ruining your relationship, whatever it is, you can release that. It might be a difficult process, take some time, or it might happen really quickly, but you can release it because it's just energy. So think about say anger. Anger is when we get out of control, and the emotion, the energy is crazy. It just wants to scream and have a tantrum. That's kind of what's going on in the body when we have trauma. So there's energy stuck in the body. That's all that's happening. And it might be stuck at the throat, it might be stuck at the heart, it might be stuck in the stomach, it might be stuck in the leg. It will go to a certain place for a reason, and it'll just gnaw away. It'll just ache. It'll be a pain, and you will always be reminded of something because of that pain. But to look at that pain is too painful because you don't want to go there, or you've actually maybe even blocked it out. So it's just all that you're doing in this self-sabotage behavior of addiction is replacing the pain with something that feels better than that, something comforting. And we all know that. We all know that we comfort eat and we drink to forget and things like that. But it's really understanding that there is no shame attached to anything, and that you're trying to get away from is just trapped energy. And it might not even be your energy, it might be the energy of someone else you've taken on their feelings. So that's crazy to live with somebody else's feelings trapped in your body. So what I'm saying is, I'm an energy therapist and I work with Reiki and EFT, and I'm just trying to explain to you, this isn't a sales pitch trying to get you to work with me. This is just, my YouTube site is just trying to help people understand what's going on an energetic point of view in your body. So know that you can ask for help, or that you can just do this self-work on your own. You can go on YouTube and you can find all the answers to how to practice Reiki, how to do EFT, it's all on here. But just know that the number one starting point is not to feel that there's something within you that can't be released, that can't be healed, because it always can. It just needs you need to notice it and actually accept that it's there to begin with. Yeah, so that's the first step, is to realize that there is a wound within you. And that's what it is. It's a wound from a spoken word or an incident or an act, or lots and lots of things that just brewed up. um, and and your body's holding on to it. And in your body holding on to it, you are going to feel pain. You're going to feel a dis-ease in the body. You might even have emotional tics or an outward response to this that you can't even control. So so the first step is just noticing, and the second step is allowing that part of you to shout and scream and to send love to this area. So it's going within, it's being quiet, it's tuning into where the emotion is, where the hurt is. It's saying, "Hello, I can see you, I can feel you. It's okay. It's okay. You're allowed to express yourself. You don't have to be quiet. We don't have to cover you up anymore." So that's what we're doing. We're actually saying, yes, like to the little child that's having a tantrum, "I've got you. You're safe. You can have a tantrum in my arms until you've got over it and the energy's passed." And quite often, if we allow ourselves, and this might mean crying, it might mean sobbing, it might mean screaming, it might mean feeling the emotion for a little bit, but only for a little bit, because we just need to let it out, because that's what's happening. We're just suppressing. We're suppressing, and that's what this society has kind of led us to believe, that that's what we need to do. When people say, "How are you?" "Oh, I'm fine," and "Yes, everything's fine with me." We're not. It's kind of, we're conditioned to be fine and actually not talk about what really is going on, and that we're not fine. So maybe try and do this at home on your own, but if you don't feel safe, do it with someone that you know and trust, and allow yourself to be vulnerable. Allow yourself to release whatever it is that's in there, that's causing a physical pain or a mental pain, or just causing you to have to do something like eat too much, drink too much, take drugs. I don't know, I can't think of any other addictions. There's loads. We could be addicted to anything, can't we? But yeah, just knowing that that compulsive act is a compulsive act because you're having to compulsively cover up this thing that's there. But wouldn't life be nice without that energy? And it takes a lot of energy to cover up stuff up, doesn't it? And it's probably really expensive to have an addiction to cover stuff up. So yeah, it's a case of peeling back the onion layers. I know in spiritual work, self-work, we're always talking about the onion, but it's so true, because you are perfect, that little shining light at the center of that onion. Strange analogy. You are perfect. We are all perfect. It's just the perception of ourselves, actually, that makes us feel less than perfect. Yeah. So anyway, I will continue to talk about this, because that's quite a lot of waffle from me for one day. But yeah, just talking about energy, talking about addiction can be solved by releasing the hurt beneath. And please allow yourself to look at that, whatever wound is lying there. Allow yourself to look at it, otherwise known as the inner child. Yeah, I'll talk about the inner child. Yeah. You look after yourselves. Take care. Love to hear from you. Message me. Ask me if there's anything that you need me to talk about regarding energy and how I can help. I'd love to help.